Alright, what's going on YouTube? A late video tonight, and it's a rant video. It's about two different topics that are really bugging me. But we'll get into that in just a minute. So, these two things have kind of a reason why I'm making this video. I am not a fitness professional, I am just an enthusiast. But there are two things about fitness that I hate. I cannot stand it. I don't hate many things. These two things I really can't stand. The first one, the first rant, has a story about it. I'm going to explain it. So, I made a comment on a person's video recently, and I got a lot of positive comments, right? Then I had one negative comment who called me weak. It was about one of my lifts, how weak I was, how much of a... Yeah, we'll just leave it as how weak I was. And then there were a lot of comments that were attacking that person, saying that person was wrong, that person was this, that person was just jealous, blah 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 stuff, right? And I kind of made a post after that saying, look guys, don't worry about the one comment, and that's what this rant is about. But about, look, forget what that dude said, it don't matter. And that's what this rant is about. Everybody is so worried about it. You have somebody's opinion, right? And then you have one person that disagrees. And then what I see a lot of, Alan Roberts talks about this a lot, but what I from what I can see from there is, then everybody has to attack that person. No. That one comment did not bother me. In fact, it made me want to show this person that he's wrong. And not for him, for me. I wanted to prove to myself that what he said was wrong. I could care less what he thinks. I could care less what that comment said. But that's the thing, is everybody is so in everybody's business. If you don't agree with somebody, you wrong. And that just ain't how it is. So that's the first... The first rant's pretty quickly. Look, mind your own business. Whatever lifts you are at, be happy with them. Still push for more, right? But if somebody say you weak, you suck, you this, you that, find fuel in that. Find a positive in that. If people are talking about you, that means you're doing something right. I'm so sick of it. Of the fighting back and forth. The body positivity is one of the groups that do this a lot. Somebody, right, they're all body positive. Then somebody says something about weight loss for health reasons, and then they just swarm. That bugs me. And the fact that it happened there, for me, about my strength, it just was like, okay, look, this needs to be said. Don't worry about it. Mind your own business. Don't let little comments... I'm trying not to curse. This is something that I'm very passionate about. But don't let comments tell you what's right or wrong. Anyway, I'm off that topic because I can go on for hours about that topic. The second one, that almost was not YouTube. That number 2 was almost not YouTube friendly. But the second rant is about this whole Kino body, natty or not thing. I've watched a bunch of videos, tried to get a full handle on the situation because I don't watch Kino body, but I wanted to definitely get an idea on what it was all about. And what my viewpoint on this is, I'm going to go from actually two people that I watch. So Scott Herman brought up the fact that this doesn't matter if you're natty or not. It matters if the program is a good program. And that's true. For me, my issue is people that get on gear have no idea what they're talking about. This is why I don't really post my workouts. I tell you what muscle group I hit, but I don't really try to tell you my workout. because I'm not qualified. I mean, I'm an enthusiast. I have read a lot of the books, but I'm still not qualified in my mind. But but you have people who don't know what they're talking about sell programs, right, that are crappy programs. No. If you're gonna sell programs, at least know your stuff. That bugs me. Like, and for newbie, I'm gonna call them newbies, I'm sorry, but for newbies out there, just because somebody has a physique that looks good does not mean they know what they're talking about. Get somebody who knows what they're talking about, who cares what your body's gonna look like. Okay? Because the first what's Scott say? The first 2 years, I believe it is, of your training is very important. Because that's when your body changes a lot. That's where you see, I believe Scott says, and other people say, that's where you can gain your most muscle. I believe it's 5 to 10. Don't quote me on that, but I think that's, I believe that's the statistic. First 2 years, you can put on like 5 to 10 pounds of muscle. That's a lot. If you don't start those outright, it's very, very hard to progress farther than that. It really is. And that's something that I did for a long time. But find someone that actually gives a care. Right? Who cares if they're natty or not, as long as the program is worth it. As long as it's working for you. As long as you feel like you are getting out of it what you need to get out of it. As long as it's good as long as it's good reps, it's getting you to where you want to be, it's getting you in the gym, you're happy about it. Who cares if they're natty? The other part to this is, to me, it is a marketing scheme from Kino Body. There are a lot of ways that he can make a lot of money being fake. He can be paid off, right? Because he's the one, that they get to decide. Well, one, they get to decide when they come in. They get to decide. So that means they can get off the gear, come in, be natural at that time, because these tests don't test lifetime. They test a certain amount of time. Be natural, get back on gear, and then, hey, I'm natty certified. The other thing to that is Kino Body. What do we want to call it? Kino Body, basically for friends, going, well, you don't have to be I'll give you the natural stamp. Or people paying him off because he's the one that's supposed to be running all of this. Who cares? It's a marketing scheme for Kino Body, because he's gonna try to make more money. And two, it doesn't matter whether they're natty or not. You still have to put the work in, and the workout, it matters more what the workout is than any of that. That's the end of this video. Those are my 2 rants. Tell me what you think about them. It just, come on now. We need to fix a lot of this. Peace. Peace.